Wow, my barber just let me know that my time has come. I'm leaving the earth soon. For as long as I can remember, when I got my hair edged up, my barber would go like this. Z, 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 straight across. Straight across. Today he did Z, 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 Zoo, 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 Zoo.
You know what I just realized the problem with the youth is? Barbershops only do appointments now. Fuck the whole community up.
Bro, I went to the barber yesterday just for a fade. Like, line it up and fade it. Nothing off the top, no beard, no eyebrows, no stash, no taper, nothing. Just a fade, bro, right? This should take at most 20 minutes. This nigga looked me dead in the face and said,
$60.
"Do you cut LeBron's hair or something? Is there something I don't know about you, bro?"
So there's a lot of people complaining about barbers now, how their prices have gone up and how appointments have changed the culture of barbering and a lot of other things. And I don't know if you can tell, but I recently got a haircut. What do you think? But a lot of people are complaining about barbers now, how some are very arrogant and how some barbers just are too much, So let's hear them out.
Trust me, I know it's a bunch of stuff that's going on in the world, but we got to draw some attention to this right here. 2026, we need to boycott all barbershops. I think I speak for all men when I say this. This shit done just got out of hand. Trying to find a good barber now, that shit is fucking ridiculous. And I'm going to tell you where it went left. First off, when the barbers started getting exotic, talking about something, you got to make appointments through the apps. What the fuck I look like making an appointment to see another man? Let's start there. Then, even when it comes to the haircuts, it became not even about the hair. When the barber started adding all the extra fancy smashy shit up there, wanting to pull out hot towels and shit and all this, that, y'all, and then niggas getting fake beards and all this shit like that, it just got too confusing. Another thing that messed it up, when it comes to these new age barbers, these niggas really don't want to cut hair. That's just it with it, bro. I think these niggas doing that shit just like, they be like the barber and be like the fifth thing. It be at the bottom of their fucking to-do list, bro. Being a barber is a good trade. That should be your occupation. Niggas should not have to make an appointment to come see you because your ass need to be in that damn shop. All right? But you ever know, when you get these new age barbers, these niggas want to be out here. They want to cut a little hair, sell puppies. They want to have t-shirts. They want to make websites. They want to rap. They want to trap. They want to do everything but line a nigga up. And that shit don't make no sense. So you know what? Putting the ball in our court, I think, fellas, we need to come together in 2026 and boycott these niggas. And I bet you that shit gonna get situated and the prices gonna go down too. Cause that's another thing. Whichever rapper it was that started that whole $100 lineup shit, nigga, you fucked it up for everybody. Cause haircuts used to be $15. Then they upped it to $25, then $35, then $45, then $50. Shit, I got a homeboy that stay in Connecticut right now, pay $80 to get his haircut. You think I'm finna pay $80 to get my damn haircut? Hell nah. If I pay $80, my barber better give me a pack of woods and a 3-5 while I'm in the chair.
When did barbers become so arrogant? What point did we as a society decide that haircuts were so important that they needed an appointment? No, I'm sorry. Your doctor or your dentist needs an appointment, not your fucking barber. I'm in the real estate development world, so I thought arrogance was rampant in my world. Contractors, real estate developers, real estate brokers, those are some arrogant motherfuckers. But barbers these days, my goodness, are you guys on a high horse? They love if you call them and ask if they take walk-ins. They love to say the phrase, "Oh, we're appointment only." It's not that serious and you're not that important. And you actually give a pretty shitty haircut most of the time. And by the way, stop fucking talking to me. Just cut my damn hair, bro. It will take you 10 minutes, 15 minutes max, instead of the hour it's going to take because you want to talk to me about the Celtics, about your ex-girlfriend, about your divorce. I don't give a shit. And half the time, the barbershop's empty. Half the time, there's nobody doing anything. Half the time, there's nobody there. But you guys want to say your appointment only? Take the fucking walk-in, bro. Not to mention you want to charge $50 to $75 to fucking cut hair.
How is getting a haircut the most unprofessional experience every fucking time? Appointments at 2, chairs are full. I'm confused. That's not how appointments work. Then they get mad because I want to leave because it's been 30 minutes. I got a flight to catch. Oh, you're just going to leave? Yeah.
Somebody please enlighten me. What is wrong with these barbers, bro? Why is it that in 2026, you got to wait either 2 hours to get your hair cut or you got to make an afterpay payment to get your hair cut? Like, you either got to pay with time or you got to pay a small fortune to get something that lasts 3 days, bro. Usually I'm not this pissed, but I literally just left the barbershop and bro, this is the worst experience ever. I was supposed to have my hair cut at 6, all right? He's running late. He texted me. He was like, all right, can you come in at 6:30? That's fine. I get there at 6:30. Tell me why there's a dude in the chair just getting his haircut started. So I'm already upset because I'm like, all right, you told me 6:30 and you're getting started now. But whatever. Finally finishes it. It's about 7:15 now. So I think I'm ready to go in the chair. I already done waited like 45 minutes. And then he turns to me and he's like, yo, my bad. I got to cut his kid real quick. Now I know what y'all are thinking. Y'all are like, bro, just walk out at that point. Bro, I already gave this dude an hour already. Like, I don't know where else to go to get my hair cut that I don't have to book in advance a week. So I wait. You know, I waited for the guy to get his haircut. I waited for his kid to get his haircut. Meanwhile, my appointment was an hour and a half ago. I finally get in the chair. It's like 8 o'clock. This dude messed up my haircut, bro. Hence the fitted cap. He barely blends the shit. It's all like, I could have done this shit at home, bro. When I seen the back of my hair and it wasn't even blended, I was just like, all right, yeah, it's straight. And then I walked out, bro. Bro, why is it so hard to get an affordable haircut in 2026? What's the problem, son? It lasts 3 days. Like, it shouldn't be this hard, dog. I gotta learn how to cut my shit myself.
You really need to humble these barbers, cause cabrón, I literally sat at a barbershop for like 20 minutes. Unfortunately, my barber is out of town, so I had to do a walk-in at a barbershop. And holy shit, these barbers feel like they're so good for you. Like, literally, I walk into a barbershop, sat for 20 minutes. I sat there for 20 minutes. They saw me come in. And I literally sat there. No one came up to me and said anything. No one came up to me and said anything. Like, these barbers need to be humbled. They need to really, really humble themselves. Because, cabrón, they looked at me like I was like a peasant or something. Like, they just looked at me like I was, you know, when you walk into a random bar and they always have the regulars and you walk in and like everyone like literally just stare at me like I was doing something wrong. All I wanted was a haircut. I literally sat there for like 20 minutes. I had to walk out. I walked out. I went to the second barbershop. Let me tell you, it was like day and night. As soon as I walked in there, like, they asked me if I was a walk-in and everything. I walked in, got a haircut, I was out of there. And it was not even that hard. That's all I needed. My beard lined up in the sides. That's it. And these barbers want to fucking charge you an arm and a leg. Like, 80, 70 bucks for a haircut. It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. You guys need to fucking tone it down a little bit. $70 for a haircut, and then plus you gotta leave them a tip, so you're paying 90 bucks almost. 80, 90 bucks for a haircut. That's outrageous. Outrageous. Like, you guys need to fucking humble down a little bit. It's just a fucking haircut. Like, relax. A better note though, I really, really needed it. So I miss my barber. I miss my goddamn barber. Come back. Come back.
I remember back in high school where me and my friends would go to barbershop, get our haircuts. Right after school, we would walk all the way over there, get our haircuts done, and boom, we're fresh. The haircuts back then were like $9, $13 the most. We would get like lineups, some designs. It was cool. And a lot of the times it was walk-ins only. Very few were appointments. But things really have changed nowadays, because a lot of the times you have to book an appointment. You have to call in, set up an appointment, or go to an app and book your appointment. Things really have changed over time, you know? And sometimes I feel like when you go to a certain barbershop, they don't say hi to you. Like, they're so, like, the barbers think like there's something else. Like, who are you to come into my barbershop, that they don't even say hi? Like, a lot of them are so arrogant. Like, they try to be so manly. Like, they try to be so masculine that, hey, what's up, dog? Like, bro, be professional and just say what's up to the people coming in, you know? Just be nice and just be a normal human being. Like,
You know what I just realized the problem with the youth is? Barbershops only do appointments now. Fuck the whole community up. When barbershops did walk-ins, you had to get up at 7:30 on a Saturday morning and get in the shop. And you might get there and your barber got 6 heads in front of you. So you know what your young ass got to do? You got to kick it in there all day. You got to kick it in there all day. You listening to grown man conversations. You if you got some bullshit thoughts or bullshit attitude, them old heads gonna check you on it. You gonna kick it with the old heads. They gonna talk about sports. They gonna talk about life. They gonna talk about money, women, all of it. You supposed to be in that bitch till 3. You fuck around, take a nap in there, wake up, watch a movie, play a game of Madden, eat a snack. You still in there. Your people might bring you something to eat in that bitch, or somebody might make a store run, but you still in there with them grown men all day. That's how community was. I used to sit in Christ Made a Way all motherfucking day on Saturday just to be clean so I could go to the skating ring that night. I ain't had shit to do all day. If you a barber and you watching this, man, I know them appointments is cool. I know. But if you want to do a service for the community, bring that walk-in shit back.
Look, barbers, the reason why clients get so upset about your prices is not because the price itself, but it's because you're not fucking worth it, bro. You're not doing what it takes to earn that price point. That's why clients get upset. I don't know how many times I got to come on this app and tell y'all that barbering is more than just doing a fucking fade. It's more than just doing a haircut. If that's all it was, bro, we'd all be fucking millionaires, right? Because we're all dope at cutting hair. But when you're charging a premium price, you have to do more than just a good fucking haircut. You gotta be a professional. I don't give a fuck what you say. You have to be a professional. You can't show up late, especially to your first client of the day. You can't show up fucking late. You can't have old rickety ass tools that are barely working, or you're fucking borrowing everyone's tools in the barbershop. You can't show up dressed like you just fucking got out of bed, bro. You can't. I know this is a barbershop, but if you're trying to charge a premium price, you can't do that. You also can't vape in the shop. You can't come in smelling like cigarettes or weed. You have to be a professional if you're trying to charge premium prices. That is why people come on this app and bitch about barbers and their prices. It's not because of the haircut. Oh, well, I'm a barber and I do clean haircuts. I know my worth. If you're dope at cutting hair, then why are people bitching? It's because they're not talking about just the haircut.
Ow, my barber just let me know that my time has come. I'm leaving the earth soon. For as long as I can remember, when I got my hair edged up, my barber would go like this. See, straight across. Today he did Z. I said, you ain't never done that before. What are you doing? He said, it's receding. That's your hairline. I said, I know my hairline. I know my hair motherfucking line. He said, it's fine, bro. It's just genetics. I said, who is genetics? Who is she? Is she a hair surgeon? Because what is going on? I am preparing my obituary. Here lies the baddest one to ever do it. But y'all stressed him out. And he is balding. I am writing my will. I am distributing my assets. For the first time in my life, I had to search up where to buy a neon coffin. Because I'm going out, but I'm going out with style. My time has come.
Rule number 3. Look, barbers. If you getting done with a cut with a client, and at the last minute they sit here and be like, oh, yo, can I get a high fade instead of this mid fade that you gave me? I'm charging you double.
I don't know what barber need to hear this, but we about sick of y'all. I get a ring light and some black gloves and start acting different. So you mean to tell me if I'm getting my hair cut and I don't like the way it turned out, you charge me double to fix it? To change a little sign? Bro, no, we not doing that. How about we talk about every time when I walk in the barbershop, It's somebody sitting in my seat. I had a 12 o'clock appointment. It's 12 o'clock. Why somebody in the chair, bro? Tell me I'm just finishing up. No, you not. You just doing the tape, but that's at least 20 more minutes. Do I get a discount for that? And another thing, half of y'all can't even give a decent haircut without enhancements. Then you got the nerve to charge me because you need that shit. You need it, not me. Like, I get the beiging, I get the spray thing, make it dark, I get that part. But somebody help me understand the point of that white pencil. What is that doing? What's the point of that?
All right, we talking about why the barbershops are so failing, right? But check people. I'm bald, so yeah, I ain't got hair to cut anyway. I ain't cut $60, $70. First of all, barbershops failing because they salons now, right? They're not barbers. These cats charge $60, $70, $80, $90 for a haircut. Let me see your PhD in barbarism. Let me see you went to college for barbarism. No GED ass. Look, trying to charge motherfuckers $100 for a haircut is crazy. That's one. Two is a salon now. For the fact that it's $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $100 a cut. It's a salon, bro. Real G's not trying to be in the salon. We send our ladies to the salon. We don't go to salons. We used to go to barbershop. Barbershop, $25, $30 a cut, bro. At the most. Y'all cats doing too most. Doing too most. Doing too most.
I've had the same hairstylist since 2022. I've known this guy. He's my friend. His name is Frank. And you know what? I get more than just a haircut with Frank. He's like my friend. I play pickleball with him. He's my advisor. He's like my mentor. He's like the Mr. Miyagi. You know, he gives me life advice. So it's more than just a haircut. He gives me like therapy talk. And that's just how he is as a person. And I just support his business, you know. I support his business and all the other things he does in life. We're good friends. So it's really good if you can find a barber or a hairstylist that is your friend, because it really gives you that connectiveness, that closeness that you don't get to other barbers. Because some barbers, you know, they get heartbroken if you leave them, or you know, it's just some barbers are really, they don't have that chemistry, you know. I feel like you need to have that chemistry with your barber, because if you don't, then you need to find someone else. It's really, because your barber is part of your life, man. It's like family, bro, because they take care of your hair, and your hair really, it's the first thing people see, you know, first impression. So pick your barber wisely, like you're picking your girlfriend, because they can really make your life different. They can change your life. So kudos to Frank out there, you know. We're gonna play pickleball tonight.
I just seen a video of a dude say he's starting to cut hair. He's showing off his work. But this comment section, it's the MVP. The first comment goes, do you do walkouts? Then they're gonna say, I'm gonna open up a hat store next to this place. Following this, somebody go say, do you catch fades? Somebody said, are you unavailable? How much do you charge to stop? Oh my God. I'm done. For the Tyler Perry movies. I'm not gonna lie. This one right here, I'm gonna lie. These cuts are fire. I just seen a video.
Bro, this ain't that great of a skill, man. I'm sorry. To all you barbers out there, man, yo, I got mad love for you, but yo, you definitely are overvaluing yourself. Yo, these barbers have lost their cotton picking minds, man. These dudes want like $60 without a tip. And I'm sitting there like, you know, I'm willing to go 40. I might even go 50 with the tip if you do a really good job, but you cannot start off with no $60, man. Y'all done lost your mind, okay? They're talking about their value and their worth, and maybe you don't fit in over here. Maybe you should get somebody that you can afford their value. I'm like, these are the most divaed out, this is the most divaed out profession that I've encountered since hairdressers. I guess there was a thin line back in the days. I mean, in the 80s, when we were young kids, me and my little crew, man, 5 of us, man, and we wanted to stay fresh. So we'd go get, we go to our barber shops. Back then, man, you could get a cut for $5, man, $8, $10. Max, man, you go to the barber school, let them experiment on you, man. That's what poor black kids did in my hood.
Hey, back with another JoJo rant. This one, I just want to see if anybody's on the same page with me with barbers. And obviously, as you can see, I'm bald, shave my head, but I still go to the barbershop, clean up, get a nice shape up on my beard and stuff like that. But why is it that all barbers, and I've had maybe like 16 different ones, been loyal and all that throughout my years of going when I was younger, but they're always late. And my current barber now, he's great. Nothing against him. But is it like one of the qualifying things that they need, or one of the attributes? Like, is it just me? I want to see if anybody else in the comments share your story, because I've had times where the barber would say, 12 o'clock. I show up, right there on the dot, 12 o'clock, and they're like, just one more guy and then you. Why not just text me? I'm running late. Or, I've had it also even worse. I had a time where I was sitting there and the barber said, hold on, I just got to eat dinner. Like, I get it. I'm not gonna tell you not to eat. You're probably starving, you're working all day, but I have an appointment. And that's what, nowadays they got all these apps to make the appointments. Just contact me. Tell me you're running late. Tell me, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I've just had bad luck with barbers, but please share your story, because seems like I'm not the only one.
First of all, I want to say sorry. I want to say sorry to all the barbers in Fort Lauderdale, because I chose convenience over just driving up there and getting a proper haircut. Now look at me. No, I just wanted a fade. So this is the look now for my show in Fort Lauderdale. Like a soldier. I look like I'm getting deployed tonight. I look like them just send me go Venezuela. What? Why do I look like this? Come on. Look. I've never had that before. I'm sorry. So if you're coming to my show this Saturday, January 10th, get your tickets them. And my haircut is just not what it should be. I'm sorry though. I'm sorry. I should have known. I walked in the barber shop and he was like, Papi, come, Papi, I got you. I said, hey, I want a fade. He's like, fade? Picture. I should have known. You cannot. This so all I have now is this. What? Jesus. What?
I don't fucking understand how there's barbers that are still not charging $100 knowing their worth. You're not selling haircuts. You're selling confidence. That's what it is. Confidence. I charge $100. I'm selling an experience and I'm selling confidence to them. That's why
I said it once and I will say it again. These barbers nowadays have lost their fucking minds. They're some of the biggest scammers of all time. Because what do you mean that you charge your clients $100? Then, gang, I looked at your work. Your work is dog shit, gang.
83.99. Okay, yeah, so that's half right there.
That's cut. I can't even see the line up. Where's the line, gang? It don't even like you cut them. It's like you might have trimmed up in the back or you gave them a taper. But that work is not $100 worthy, gang. Only time I'm spending $100 on a haircut is if it's a house call. I'm not spending $100 for no regular ass cut, gang. No bullshit. Then, some of you barbers don't even know what y'all be doing. Y'all be receiving niggas' hairlines. You know what I'm saying? Then try to spray it over with the Beijing shit.
But man, prices really have gone up. It's crazy because $40, that's a lot of money. Back then, haircuts were like $15. we would walk into the barber shop, get a haircuts for like $12. We would tip for like $5. Everything's good, and you know, it was less than $20. But now things really have gone up. You know, I pay $65 with Frank, but I support his business. You know, he's my friend, and you know, he's Frank, you know, and I think I can afford $60. But some barbers, they charge like $100 or more than $70. That's just crazy, man. Like, it's just a haircut. If you really think about it, it's just a haircut. What really have gone up is the economy. The economy really fucked it all up, and that's why things have gone up. Therefore, they're charging a lot more now. But like, it's kind of crazy to think that from $15 way back then, it's now $50. From $15, it went up to $50. It's crazy, but it's all the same haircut. You know, things really have changed, man. It's crazy.
Bro, I went to the barber yesterday just for a fade. Like, you know, line it up and fade it. Nothing off the top, no beard, no eyebrows, no stash, no taper, nothing. Just a fade, bro, right? This should take at most 20 minutes. This nigga looked me dead in the face and said,
$60.
do you cut LeBron's hair or something? Is there something I don't know about you, bro? Fuck you mean $60, dog? You charge about $140 an hour? Who are you? I traveled to you, gang. You giving me a fade, dog. You giving me a fade. You're not doing nothing crazy. All you doing is giving me a fade and lining me up. You talking about $60, bro? I got up so quickly from that chair, I almost passed out. And I don't know what encouraged me to ask before I got the cut. I'm thankful as shit I did, because we would have had a fight. We would have had a fight. He would have, you know what I'm saying? He could have called the police if all he wanted. Tell him the story. They'd have been like, nigga, we gotta arrest you. You trying to rob him? The fuck is you talking about? $60 for a fucking fade? Is you out your mind, bro? We gotta stop with these barber prices. I could justify $60, $70 if he giving me a taper, he lining up the beard, he doing the eyebrows, all that. You know, $60, $70, that's cool. Even that's a lot, but you know what I'm saying? That's the prices now. But 60 for a fucking fade? Brother, Easter's tomorrow. What is you doing? You are not acting in a Christian way, brother. This is the greed that the Bible was talking about. You doing too much.
I'm taking my prices down. I'm taking my prices down at the barbershop, and here's why. I bumped into an old client I had at the gas station, right? Not him, but an old client. And I was like, yo, what's up, man? How you been, so-and-so? And he said, man, I'm sorry, man, I don't bring the boys to you no more, man. But can I be honest with you? I was like, yo, what's up? He was like, honestly, man, I got 3 boys, man. And you just got too expensive. And he had the cut he had wasn't like that. But it was just too expensive. He said it cost too much money. Hey, I'm sorry, man. I couldn't keep up with the price, man. But I see you doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. And that got me to thinking of how much I used to love the cut, bro. And not just the cut, but to have interactions with people in the shop. You know what I'm saying? Like those father-son moments, like that shit meant a lot to me. When I started cutting hair, I started cutting not just for the money, but because I was impacting the community in a certain way. By being that positive role model for the young brothers that didn't have their fathers around, or the new fathers, you know what I'm saying? Just being there in the community. And it's not about the money. Honestly, I'm on pace to make the same thing that I've been making for the last few years. I mean, this is the same thing. I'm on pace to make the same amount of money. I don't mind being transparent and showing you what I've made over the last 5 years. But at this point, it's not about the money. I lost sight of why I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? And I want to do it because I love my community. I love my people. I love my brothers. I love my sisters. And I normally charge for my most popular service that men book all the time is $54. And then the kid was what, $36. So that's $90, man, for a father and son to come get a haircut and spend time with me. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, with everything that's going on and what's happening in society and how tough things is, especially where I'm at right now, I gotta admit, that's just too expensive. And the crazy thing is, when I went up on my prices, I didn't make more money. I just cut less people and made the same amount of money. So because of that, I'm going down on my prices.
Some of the things that I dislike about a barber shop is when they play their music all loud, when they're playing like gangster music, like rap killing music. It's just like, it's not my environment. So I usually would try to stay away from that kind of barbershop, because I already know what kind of people that go in there, the type of people that barbershop attracts. Barbershop that have barbers that don't say hi to you, that are that they think they're the shit, that they think they are above you, that they don't have to say hi to you. Like, who the fuck are you to come into my barber shop? Those are red flags, bro. Like, come on, you have to treat everybody nice, you know? No matter how good of a barber you are, say hi to your customers, because they are your customers. You need them, you know? They don't need you. There's a lot of other barbers to replace you. A lot of barbers are very arrogant. They're not welcoming, you know? So find a good barber that is friendly and that you can have good connection with, good chemistry, so that way it can be and you in the barber for the long run, you know? It's like a partnership. It's like a girlfriend, man. Your barber can really change your life. I believe in that, because hair is life, man. That's the first thing people see, and you gotta take care of your hair. And you need that barber, that good barber. So yeah, go find yourself a good barber, man. Good one.